Today I have two pairs of shoes for you guys that make up a portion of the collaboration between Adidas and Canadian retailer Wings and Horns. These are the Adidas and Wings and Horns Adidas NMD R2s. The first shoe that we will be looking at feature a light gray all Primeknit upper construction with subtle accents of hand stitching. This shoe also features color matching flat laces, trefoil embroidered Adidas logo on the tongue, and a whip stitch leather overlay at the heel counter. The inner portion of the tongue, heel collar, and insole is composed of a light gray leather. The second pair of NMD R2s feature an all leather upper with similar hand stitch accents. This shoe also features color matching flat laces, an embossed trefoil Adidas logo, and a whip stitch overlay at the heel counter. Both shoes sit on the traditional NMD R2 Boost midsole and a rubber outsole that matches with the colorway of the shoe. So it seems like Adidas is going pretty hard with these new NMD R2 silhouettes with the tongue. And if you haven't seen it, check out my first NMD R2 video where I compared the various silhouettes that are on the market right now. I was actually surprised to see how long these shoes sit online, as I got them pretty late, about a week after they actually launched, and was still able to get them, even though each of these were the last pair and the last size available at Barney's. When I went to the Wings and Horns website, they kind of had a full-size run, just kind of showing you that these shoes weren't as popular as they looked out to be. I think that would have been more so with the all-leather upper, just because it's something that is a little bit harder to pull off. This dark gray, although it is very neutral, to me, just the way that this shoe is made and the way that it looks, it's just more really business casual than more just like everyday walk around shoes. These shoes you kind of have to put a little bit of effort to be able to pull off. But these Primeknit and NMD R2s, I'm really surprised that these sat, because these are kind of fire. Just the colorway is really muted. It's an off-white light gray, but it's just very clean and very easy to really match with anything. I would have to say though that this iteration of Primeknit on this pair of shoes is different from the other Primeknits I've seen post Ultra Boost 3.0. And if you didn't know, the 3.0s introduced a lighter weight, stretchier Primeknit. And I would say that this Primeknit right here, although it is stretchy, it is not as stretchy as the 3.0s, but it is more stretchy than the regular NMD R2 Primeknits. But the thing that's really different about this Primeknit right here is just the way that it looks and the way that it feels. It feels a lot like mesh, just texture-wise. There's something about it that it doesn't really feel like Primeknit, but it is Primeknit. I think that overall this is a very well designed and very good looking pair of NMD R2 Primeknits. If you watch my original R2 Primeknit video, I was saying how I didn't like that Adidas went with this multiple panel construction on the new tongue version of the R2s. But the thing about this version right here is that the fused edges and the hand stitching just pulls together everything so well. It just looks like it belongs there, and it just makes this shoe so perfect. The hand stitching is really, for me, what makes this shoe. Moving to the all-leather NMD R2s, I can see why this shoe would sit on shelves and online a little bit longer than this Primeknit version. As like I said, the all-leather upper and just this colorway in general, this dark gray is just a little bit harder to pull off than this light gray version. When I saw pictures of this shoe online, I actually thought that it was black, and I wish that it was black, because I think that if it were black, it would be a lot easier to match with everything, and it would just put the shoe over the top. That being said though, the construction of this shoe is really top notch. Just the feel of the leather and everything about this shoe just really is quality in my opinion. Although the hand stitching works so well on the Primeknit version, it just makes so much more sense on this leather upper, and I think looks a lot better with the leather upper. Also, this heel counter overlay makes way more sense on the leather upper than on the Primeknit upper, which I don't want to say that it doesn't belong here. It looks great there, but it just makes a lot more sense on this upper. One thing that I would have to point out if you're interested in this shoe is that this shoe will be an automatic creaser no matter what you do. This is new in box, and it arrived like this. Both toe boxes creased, and I think it's just something that you will have to live with. Just because this leather is so thin and so soft, it's just going to bend and crease with all of your movement, and that's just really something that you have to accept. And there you have it. These are the Adidas NMD R2s in collaboration with Wings and Horns. Both great shoes and definitely worth checking out. If this video has helped you, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Share this video, comment if you have any questions, or tell me what you think about these shoes. Subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
Up a hill you can't see over, all the gravel standing at your feet. Miss the way you